While a bit late to the video camera game, Nikon has launched some solid cameras capable of recording super high quality video, including ProRes RAW. So we're going to look at the best cameras from Nikon that fits each of these budgets. This is part of our series of looking at the best cameras from a bunch of different manufacturers, so make sure to check out the playlist for all of the other videos right here. Now let's start things off by moving to our first price range, under $1,000. So first up, we've got the Nikon Z30. This is a great portable camera for filming or vlogging on the go. It has an APS-C sensor that can record 4K videos at up to 30 frames per second or HD videos at 120 frames per second. It's got one SD card slot and it has a micro HDMI output. The Z30 also has a front-facing touchscreen LCD that lets you compose your shots, adjust focus, and easily self-record. Its hybrid autofocus functions well with face and eye detection for video. It's got pretty good low light performance and features a picture control auto function that adjusts video settings for you, which is great if you're vlogging. You can also power the camera via its USB port, which is handy for plugging it into an external battery, so you don't have to worry about power. Now, for a vlogging-centric camera, some basic features are missing. It has a jack for a microphone, but does not have one for headphones. And while the digital image stabilization helps, its lack of in-camera stabilization makes handheld videos less ideal for capturing sharp footage. Overall, the Z30 is the smallest and lightest Nikon Z series mirrorless camera and still records solid video, so it is a great starter cam if you're getting into video. $660 for just the body, or you can get it with a kit lens for just under $800. All right, moving up into our next price bracket, we have the Nikon Z50 Creators Kit. So this was launched in May 2022, and this kit is a great overall package for shooting video. It includes everything you need to get started with video, including the Z50 mirrorless camera and a versatile Nikkor Z 16-50mm zoom lens. So the Z50 has a similar APS-C sensor and can capture video at 4K resolution at 30 frames per second or 1080 video at 120 frames per second. Same single SD card slot for storage. Connectivity wise, it has a microphone input and micro HDMI output. Now this camera seems to check all the boxes. It's got crisp and detailed video, easy to use controls, great ergonomic handling with a good balance of buttons and dials. Its sensor produces realistic colors and consistently delivers well-balanced results in various shooting conditions. Now, most of Z50's downsides are around its autofocus. Compared to other cameras in its class, the autofocus can be a bit unreliable and slow to operate. Also, since it doesn't have a joystick on the back, it's hard to control where you want to focus with the autofocus when you're working with the viewfinder. The camera also does not have any in-body image stabilization, and its battery life is just average. Now, along with the camera and lens, the video kit also comes with a Rode microphone with a windscreen, a Joby GorillaPod, a small rig vlogging mounting plate, and a Nikon travel kit camera bag to put it all together. So really good deal for video and comes with a lot of accessories that you would need to kind of get started and running. And it's also really affordable. So this whole kit is only $1,200. Now for our next pick, we're actually not going to move up in prices. We're going to stay in this price range with the Nikon Z5. So the Z5 is our first full frame mirrorless camera that we're going to talk about, and it has a lot of the functionality that you would typically find in more expensive models. So it shoots 4K video at 30 frames per second, regular HD video, 60 frames per second, and it'll give you 8-bit color if you connect it to an external recorder via HDMI. It has 2 SD card slots and connections for both a headphone and microphone. So the Z5 has great resolution and impressive dynamic range with very good performance in high ISO situations, so really good in low light. It has exceptional build quality, super sturdy, dust and moisture sealed for extra durability. Also, the ergonomics are really good, and it has really good controls of where they placed the buttons to control the settings on the camera. Now, the downside for the Z5, the 4K video is heavily cropped at 1.7x, so you lose a lot of the available space that you can record, and it also makes it harder to get wide-angle shots. But with that said, it is a full-frame mirrorless camera. It can shoot high-quality video, and it's a really good deal. It is just over $1,000 for the body only. All right, now we're gonna move up a bit in price point. We have the Nikon Z7 II, which continues to be one of the most popular cameras from Nikon. It's got a solid set of features that make it both a great choice if you're a novice getting into filming or if you have a lot of experience. It's a great hybrid camera for still photos, and it can shoot extremely high quality video. It's got a 45 megapixel full frame sensor, which can shoot 4K 8-bit videos internally at 60 frames per second with very minimal crop, or 1080 HD at 120 frames per second. It has 2 camera card slots, 1 SD card slot, and one CF Express or XQD card slot, USB-C port, which you can also use to power and charge the camera. It has a mini HDMI output and jacks for both a microphone and headphone. It also has an optional upgrade, and if you get that, you can unlock 12-bit ProRes RAW recording only if you connect it via an HDMI port to an external recorder that's capable of doing that, like an Atomos. Still extremely powerful to unlock ProRes RAW recording off of this camera. The Z7 II also has in-body image stabilization, so you can prevent shaky shots without sacrificing stuff to cropping. Plus, it also has improved autofocus with human and animal detection. Though, speaking of autofocus, despite the improvements, the autofocus system still doesn't quite measure up to the systems from other cameras at this price point. But if you're looking for flexible video and photo camera with the option to record 12-bit ProRes RAW video, the Z7 II is a great option at just under $3,000. All right, and moving up in budget to $5,000 plus, we've got our final pick, the Nikon Z. This is a full-frame professional grade camera that offers best-in-class features. The Z9 shoots 10-bit 8K video internally at 30 frames per second. With its bigger pro-level body, it also has a much longer battery life. Connectivity-wise, it has a full HDMI output and a microphone and headphone jack ports. And similar to the other cameras you mentioned, USB-C, you can power the camera or charge it. The Z9 can also shoot NRAW, which is Nikon's own RAW recording format, which has smaller file sizes compared to other RAW formats and creates MP4 proxies so you can edit them quickly and easily. With NRAW, you can record internally on the Z9 video at 8.3K at up to 60 frames per second. It also has a real live viewfinder, which is a sophisticated electronic viewfinder designed to give you the best possible viewing experience with a bright adjustable OLED panel, allowing clear visibility even in sunny outdoor conditions. Now, some downsides: the screen can rotate and flip a lot of different angles, but it can't flip all the way forward, so you can't record yourself or see yourself if that's what you're trying to do. It's also a pretty big, bulky camera when it comes to mirrorless cameras. This makes sense. It's a pro-level photo camera that is also capable of doing high-quality video. So if you are doing a lot of hybrid shooting of both photos and videos, this is a great option. However, if you are just doing video and you're looking for a mirrorless camera because you like their smaller sizes, you might be better off with a camera from a different manufacturer. But all that said, it is a great camera at a great price point, just under $5,500. And that's a wrap. 5 of the best Nikon cameras for video for any budget. Let me know what you thought of the picks, and if you personally use any of these cameras, down in the comments below. Also, if you use ProRes RAW, I'm curious about that. Check out our other roundup videos of various other cameras from different manufacturers in the playlist right here. If you found this video informative, be sure to hit the like button. And for more videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode.